extent. In fact, video games can actually help you with skills that are later on useful in the future. The myth that it's bad for you is, of course, false. Although it may seem that kids who play video games for a long period of time are seeing to their parents, teachers, and friends that they aren't being very productive, it may be true, but in actuality, games can help boost your skills, such as concentration. Sometimes people need to learn to have more concentration in life, and video games can have a big impact on that. If you play video games that require you to look at the screen and pay close attention to what's happening, your concentration level will increase. Problem solving. Playing games that are puzzle-based or require you to think extensively can help increase your brain activity, therefore allowing you to be better when it comes to solving problems in the real world. My personal favourite. Acting calmly and thinking under critical conditions. Sometimes in life, we won't always be able to think for a long period of time before we come up with an answer. Fast-paced games that require you to be able to assess the situation at hand and being able to come to a conclusion within a short amount of time can be a really good skill to have. There will be times where we will have to be quick within certain situations to come up with an answer. And that's just a few positives that video games can have on us. And yes, playing video games non-stop will have negative effects as well as just positive effects. Here are some of the negative effects that it can cause. A loss of sleep. Sleep is very important to us, and we need at least 7 to 9 hours of it, and it can be wasted on gaming. A lack of concentration in school. To support my above statement about loss of sleep, we can lose concentration in school if we stay up all night playing video games. If you decide to play games during the night, it's strongly suggested that you stop doing it just altogether, just focus on school. And a lack of a social life. Going out every now and then can be good for you, but staying inside and just playing video games can make you lose that connection that you have with the outside world, possibly even your family members. What sounds reasonable? 5 to 6 hours. In my opinion, that's how long people around our age group play video games for. Now, I could be wrong, and I might not be. What I'm trying to say is 5 to 6 hours of gaming isn't exactly the best thing for us. As long as that time is spent playing, let's say, problem-solving games, or maybe a fast-paced game, sometimes something that is getting you to always be alert and thinking, that would be a pretty good investment of time. And I think that would be beneficial if some schools started a subject where you learn while playing video games. While also making sure that, you don't go off and play different games, Jacob. Having this would require the teachers to put all their trust in the students. And let's face it, if this were an actual subject, most of the people here would probably go off and play something else. Counter-Strike, Jacob! What? Now, what games would be considered to be helpful? There are a few games that I reckon would be, that I've played, that help support you in developing skills. Run 2, for example. Yes, you heard me correctly, Run 2. The truth is, this game can help you memorize the course every time you miss a jump. And I think you can agree that once you've missed a jump, you know the course pretty well. You're basically seeing the pattern on how to pass each level. XCOM 2. To anyone who hasn't played this game, or at least seen some Let's Plays on it on YouTube, basically this is a strategy game. Games that require a strategy to try and complete them are really good to play because you have your mindset on one thing, winning. And this actually brings me to my last example of a helpful game, chess. Yes, once again, you heard me correctly, I said chess. And yes, normally this game is typically played on a board, but there are online versions of it, so I'm going to include it in here. In my opinion, chess is a really good investment of your time. It involves you to always be thinking about your moves to give you the upper hand, but also thinking about what your opponent might do. If you want to go all out in chess, there is a timer that is included, so you have a limited time to make certain moves, so you can get the advantage over your opponent. Now, what can you take from all of this? Well, what can you take into consideration after you hear my role? Well, you can take this. Parents and teachers can say that playing games are a waste of time. Most of the time, they can be right. Gaming instead of doing schoolwork can impact on your school life. But I think that parents and teachers should just take a step back, look at what type of game it is, and try to figure out what it's asking you to do. I'm just one person, but I can speak for a very high percentage of people when I say that gaming isn't always a waste of time. Thank you very much for listening.